Hi Kipsters, hi families. So today is going to be really fun in writing because you get to write about your homeroom teacher. But before we get to that, I want to show you my model and how I brainstorm thinking of facts about the person I'm going to write about today. Remember, we're not writing opinions, we're only writing facts. That means we're only writing about things that we know are true. So, because we've been doing virtual school for a few weeks now, and I've been having so many conferences with this person, I thought it wouldn't be better than to write about Miss Catlett. So let me think. What are some facts that I know about Miss Catlett? What are some things that I know are true about Miss Catlett? Well, the first one is so easy. She's the principal at KBP. That's something I can write about. Let me think. What else? What else do I know is a fact about Miss Catlett? Oh, I thought of something else. She always makes time to walk around all the kindergarten classes and all the first grade classes to see what cool things we're learning. So I have that she's the principal. I have that she walks around to see what we're learning in class. What else does Miss Catlett do? What else is a fact about Miss Catlett that I could write about in my story? Let me think. Oh, I know. She always helps out at lunch and after school during dismissal. She wants to make sure that we're eating safely and our feet are always underneath the table at lunch and that our sounds are off during 5 minutes of focus. And she helps out outside when we're trying to go home after school. Wow, that was pretty easy. Once I had the person I know I was going to write about, it was really easy to think about facts that I knew about them. Let's see how I took those facts and put them in a short story. I said, Miss Catlett is the principal at KBP. She is always walking around to each classroom to see what Kipsters are learning in class. She is also very helpful during lunch and dismissal. Miss Catlett is an amazing principal. Wow, I have so many facts in my short story. First, I say Miss Catlett is the principal at KBP. That's definitely a fact. She is the principal at our school. She is always walking around to each classroom to see what Kipsters are learning in class. Does she do that? Absolutely. She always walks around to the kindergarten and the first grade classes. She is also very helpful during lunch and dismissal. Remember the things I said that she does during lunch and during dismissal after school? She's so helpful doing that. Wow, those are 3 cool facts I was able to write about Miss Catlett. Then I said Miss Catlett is an amazing principal. So, first, I found the person I was going to write about, and then I brainstormed some facts that I knew about them, things that I knew were true. I didn't write about how I felt about Miss Catlett. I didn't write about the things that I thought she did. I wrote about things that I knew she did and things that I knew were true. Like, it's true that she is our principal. It's true that she walks around to each classroom. It is true that she helps during lunch and dismissal. Those are facts that I was able to write about Miss Catlett. So now I'm going to show you your prompts and your sentence starters that can help you write your short story. So, your prompt is your homeroom teacher. So, if you're in Hampton, you're going to write about Miss Miller. If you're in FAMU, you can write about Miss Schwartz. If you're in A&T, you can write about either myself or Mrs. Ellis. And if you are in Southern, you will write about Miss Schultz. So it says, blank is my teacher and blank. On this line, you're going to write your teacher's name. And on this line, you're going to write the classroom that you're in. So, let's say you're in Hampton. You will write Miss Miller is my teacher in Hampton. Let's say you were in FAMU. You're going to write Miss Schwartz is my teacher in FAMU. If you're in A&T, you can write Mrs. Ellis is my teacher in A&T. Or Miss Ross is my teacher in A&T. And if you're in Southern, you're going to write Miss Schultz is my teacher in Southern. All of your teachers are women, so I wrote she for you. She is blank. Tell me one fact about your teacher on this line. Then it says, she is also blank. Tell me another fact on this line. Miss Blank, write your teacher's name, is an amazing teacher at KBP. So now I'm going to read your sentence starters without telling you what goes on the blanks. Blank is my teacher and blank. She is blank. She is also blank. Miss Blank is an amazing teacher at KBP. Don't worry if you weren't able to write all of your sentence starters yet. If you push the space bar on your laptop or click the pause button, you'll be able to stop your video and the sentence starters will still be up without you having to replay the video all over again. When you write your short story, I want you to remember these quick 5 things. Always, always, always start your sentences with a capital letter, just like I did. Capital M, capital S, another capital M. Every sentence started with a capital letter. Don't forget, you also want to end your sentences with some type of punctuation mark. So that might be a period like I did, a question mark if you're asking a question, or an exclamation point like I did at the end of this sentence. If you're excited, you definitely want to add an exclamation point. Write neatly. See how nice and neat I was able to write my short story? Every letter is on the line. All my lines are super straight. And it looks so neat, and it was easy to read. You also want to draw a detailed picture with labels. Draw a picture that matches your short story, and make sure you label it. If you're in FAMU and you're drawing a picture of Miss Schwartz, label it Miss Schwartz. Make sure you write her name. And last but not least, let's say you get to a tricky word that's a little hard to spell. You know a really good strategy you can use to help you spell tricky words. You can say the word, stretch the word out, and break the word down to try to spell the word to the best of your ability. So, for example, I got a little confused when I was trying to spell the word class, but I said the word class, I stretched the word out, class, and then I broke the word down. Class. That helped me spell this tricky word class. Remember these 5 things when writing your short story. I can't wait to see what really amazing facts you all come up with about your homeroom teachers. Bye, Kipsters. Bye, families.